Okay, I know that you have been studying your spelling words this week, so I would like for your study partner, your study buddy, to give you a spelling test today, and just have them call out the words, and then you write them down. And please let me know how you did. If whether you made 100 or whatever. Okay. Remember that the bonus words, the put, whole, and only, are bonus words. You get 1 point apiece for those. Okay? Also, I would like for them to take out your high frequency word list. You only need to read the first 6. Okay? That goes with week 1. And I'd like for you to let me know if you got all 6 of those correct or not. Okay? So now we're going to start with the barn full of hats. We're going to read this for fluency today. So that means that we're going to read at a very nice pace. A barn full of hats. One day, 4 farm animals found a box in the barn. They opened it up. What was inside? Hats, hats, and more hats. Look at all those hats. Who wants one? Asked Hen. I do, cried Horse. It's smart to wear a hat. A hat will keep the sun out of my eyes. Hen stuck her head in the box. She pulled out a flat, round hat. Try this hat, Hen told Horse. No, that hat is too flat, said Horse. A flat hat makes a good nest, clucked Hen. So she took the hat and she marched away. Pig pushed his head in the box. He pulled out a bright red hat. Put on this hat, Pig told Horse. No, that is too red, said Horse. A red hat looks fine, grunted Pig. So he put on the hat and he marched away. Cat poked her head in the box. She pulled out a thick yarn hat. Try this hat, Cat told Horse. No, that hat is too thick, said Horse. Thick yarn is nice, said Cat. I will take the whole hat apart so I can play with the yarn. She dragged the hat away. So many hats, but none for me, sighed Horse. Just then Farmer Clark walked into the barn. His hat was large and floppy. If only I had that hat, said Horse. That hat will shade my eyes. Horse grabbed the hat in his teeth. Farmer Clark laughed. He put the hat on Horse. It stayed on with no trouble. It fits well, Farmer Clark said. Horse trotted to the barnyard. Clip clop. He held his head high. Yes, this is the hat for me, said Horse. So I want you to read that story to your study buddy and read it with fluency like we do for our test. Look in your turn book, please. Page 221. A photograph or an illustration is a picture that gives information about a non-fiction text. We know that non-fiction means that it has actual facts, that it is real. Look at the photographs and illustrations to find facts and details. Look at the illustration. Circle the sentence that tells a detail about the illustration. We're looking at the illustration. What do we see? Two people. Looks like they're sitting maybe at the beach. Looks like that's probably water with the umbrella. So we're going to read the sentences. They sit in the shade. They put on coats. Which sentence would go with the illustration? I don't see any coats. So I would think they are going to sit in the shade. I have a clue that because there's an umbrella and that usually keeps the sun off of us. So now we're going to look at the illustration again. You are going to write a sentence that tells another detail about the illustration. So this detail says that they sit in the shade. What is another detail in this illustration? You're going to write a sentence about that. Remember, it starts with a capital letter and it ends with a period. And that will be our lessons for today. So I hope you get all of that done. Thank you for working so hard every day. I know it's hard to do that when you're not at school, but I really appreciate you doing such a good job on your work. Okay, I'll give you a read aloud later on tonight so that you can enjoy a book before you go to bed. Have a good day. Get all your work done. Good job. Bye.